All right, listen up. Today, I'm going to reveal the truth about the most important weapon in your arsenal for the JLPT listening battlefield, your memo.
Let's get one thing straight right now. You are using your memos all wrong. I mean, fundamentally wrong. You think it's a notebook, a place to neatly record what you hear. If that's you, I want you to abandon that naive, useless idea this very second. Let me make this crystal clear for you. A memo is not a record. It is not a history log. Its purpose is something else entirely. And understanding that difference, well, that's the first real step you'll take towards victory.
Now let's talk about the great lie you've been fed. Schools, teachers, they all tell you the same thing. Just write down the keywords, memo the important parts. You know, when I was fighting with English listening tests, that advice made me furious. I thought, how in the world am I supposed to know what's important when I haven't even heard the whole thing? Do you think I'm a mind reader? It's just lazy, irresponsible guidance.
Just think about it logically for a second. It's completely impossible to know what's important from the get-go. That little feeling you get, oh, that was the key point. That's just hindsight. It's a psychological trick your brain plays on you after you already have all the information. Any strategy that expects you to see the future is doomed to fail.
And here's the other fatal mistake you're making. You hear something simple. You think, oh, I got this. It's easy. I don't need to write it down. That feeling of understanding? It's smoke. It vanishes in a blink. Do not, under any circumstances, overestimate your memory. The simplest things will escape you. Your mission is to write down everything you hear.
Okay, now we're moving on to the science of why you fail. And don't take this personally. I'm telling you this because I know you have what it takes to overcome these limits. The problem isn't your spirit. It's the impossible, ridiculous demand the test puts on your brain.
Here's the core of the problem. The audio never stops. It's relentless. It forces your poor brain to juggle 3 jobs all at once. Listen to what's being said now, understand what was just said, and recall what was said before that. It's an overload. It's a guaranteed system collapse.
And there's a name for this struggle. It's called cognitive load theory. It's the scientific proof that your brain has a hard limit on how much it can process at one time. So that feeling of being overwhelmed, it's not you being weak. It's a real, documented, universal limitation of the human mind.
And if that wasn't bad enough, you're also fighting against something called the phonological loop. This is the part of your brain that holds on to sound. And here's the critical part: it fades. In just a few seconds, that auditory information decays and then vanishes completely. Sound is temporary. That's why writing it down isn't a suggestion. It's an absolute necessity.
So how do you defeat an enemy that won't stop, using a brain that has known limits? You change the rules of engagement. You stop trying to record meaning. Instead, your new mission is to fix sound. This is the only way to take control of the battlefield.
And this slide says it all. The old, failed strategy was trying to record key words to capture some vague meaning. The new, superior strategy is to fix sound using characters. I don't care if it's katakana, romaji, or your own personal code. Your one and only job in that moment is to turn that fleeting sound into permanent text on paper.
This is your new philosophy. Meaning is born later. In the heat of battle, you might not understand a word. You might not recall what it means. It does not matter. By capturing the raw sound, you are buying yourself time. And with that time, you can look at your notes, look at the answer choices, and only then, in that quiet moment, will meaning finally emerge. So, from this day forward, I want you to completely redefine what a memo is. It's not a record, it is a time machine. It's a physical tool you use to grab disappearing sound out of the air and create the time your brain desperately needs to actually think. It puts you back in command.
And you think this is just my opinion? A nice little idea? Wrong. This strategy isn't some self-help trick. It is a tactical approach backed by multiple fields of hard science. Its superiority is not a matter of debate, it's a matter of fact. First, let's talk psychology. This method works with your brain's design, not against it. By writing everything down, you're externalizing the data, you're getting it out of your head, which frees up your limited working memory. You're using text to fix the sound before that phonological loop can erase it. And here's the big one. You're changing the task from difficult recall to much easier recognition. It is 1,000 times easier to notice the right answer in your notes than it is to pull it out of thin air.
Second, let's look at probability theory. Look, any test has words you know instantly and words you have no clue about. The real battle is for that middle ground, the the words you should know but can't quite grab in the heat of the moment. This strategy focuses all your energy on capturing those words, which maximizes your chance of recovering the points that are rightfully yours. It's a calculated move that increases your expected score.
And finally, game theory. The listening test is a game. It's you against an opponent that never stops, and you have only one limited resource, your attention. Given those conditions, the single best play, the optimal strategy, the best response is to capture all possible data. Wasting precious attention trying to understand something you don't know is a losing move. Securing all the audible data you can, that is how you win the game. I have given you the logic, I have given you the science, and now I am giving you your final orders. From this moment on, excuses will not be tolerated. Here is your first order. Do not rely on the uncertain, unreliable, and frankly overrated talent of your own memory. It will betray you when you need it most. Instead, you will master your tools, your pen and your paper. You will push these external resources to their absolute limit.
You are now equipped with a scientifically superior strategy. Victory is no longer a matter of luck or some innate talent. It is a matter of correct procedure and flawless execution. Now go and seize it with your own two hands.
We are done here. There is nothing left to discuss. If you understand my command, your next action is clear. Open a past paper. Start practicing. Now, go.